Good morning, fam, and happy Sunday. We are at the start of a new week, and I hope it is starting off great for you guys. I curled it this morning, and I literally went to Sunday school and came back to get a bowl of cereal, some grapes, and to put barbecue sauce on my chicken and some crock pot. Oh no, my grapes are rolled into my cereal. Um, and then I'm gonna head back to Sunday morning service. But it's one of the advantages of being next door to your church. So I'm grateful for that while I'm still at my sister's. But I hope you guys are having a great start to the week. I've been very transparent this week, letting you know some things that have taken place in my life. And don't mind the snacks behind me. And that happened Wednesday, Thursday. I was okay. I managed. Friday was kind of a little, just a little thought here, thought there, a little, sting here, sting there. Yesterday was heavy. Yesterday morning, rather, was extremely heavy. But my good friend, Heaven, she took me out to breakfast. We went to this place called Biscuit Belly. I think that's what it's called. The food was really good. But she was like, I had to take my girl out, She was like, well, we're going to go for dinner. She was like, but no. I just thought maybe breakfast was better. I was like, yeah, because you probably would have had to Uber home. But no. I really appreciated that. I really appreciate her taking the time out of her day. Because she is a mom. She is a wife. But the fact that, and I'm trying not to cry, but the fact that she cared enough to say, hey, let me take a moment and give her a moment. And she listened, and we talked. And I'm really, really grateful for that, because in this day and age, and I know I sound so old, it is hard to come by genuine people, people that genuinely care. And she just don't know how much that really meant to me yesterday. For someone to take a moment out of their day and care enough about how I feel, and to, make an attempt to make me feel better. So we just kind of been going tit for tat. We're doing things for each other. So she does watch my YouTube videos. So just so you know, ma'am, I'm already working on paying you back. Because once I had talked to her and she had a rough week, and I had made her just a little small care package, and I told her husband, I said, that's what I do with my friends. I don't have a lot, but what I can give, I will. And I just made her a little small care package of things that she liked, just to kind of make her feel better. And I really appreciate what she did for me yesterday. And then last night, well, we had a birthday party. And then after the birthday party, my cousin's wife, when we went out to dinner for her birthday, and we went to Boyle Bay in Norfolk. When I tell you guys, we had so much fun. They had karaoke there. They had a live DJ. They had karaoke. So the kids were singing. My little cousin sung a couple of songs. My son sung like two. My cousin's wife, she sung. My sister, my niece, which is my nephew's wife, their friend, they got up and all sung a song together. But it was so much fun. We danced, we laughed, we ate, and it was really, really good for the soul. It was really, what I needed. It topped off the day to just kind of, seal things in and just kind of heal the heart, just a tad bit more. So yesterday wasn't a total loss. It was a good day. I don't quite know how I'm feeling yet about today. As you can see, clearly I'm a little emotional without knowing. But this week, one thing that we're focusing on at church is faith. And I am silly enough to believe in God, and that He can do the impossible. And He has done the impossible for me in my life. So this is no different. So this week I'm just kind of zoning in on my faith, my trust and believe in God that I will get through this, that there is better to come. There are other aspects of my life where, I have things going on. So some of these tears and emotions are not just zoned around him and this situation that I'm going through, but it's a collective matter. But this week I'm turning pain into positivity and productivity. I promised you guys fits before. I'm definitely going to do fits this week. I was gonna do it, but ended up talking to you guys. Excuse me. I was gonna go ahead and get out my clothes for the week, my son's clothes for the week. I still am. I just probably won't do it now because I have to get to church at like 15 minutes. But so get our clothes out, lay them out. I'm gonna iron them for the week. So that's one thing out the way. I normally meal prep breakfast, but I'm gonna meal prep breakfast today, and I'm going to meal prep my lunch for the week. Desmond is gonna have pancake muffins with sausage in the inside and eggs, and I'm gonna have egg bowls with spinach, sausage, spinach, onions, green peppers, and mushrooms and cheese. So it just saves a whole lot of time when I do those things. But you guys will be getting fits all week. So during my lunch break, I'm just gonna go outside excuse me, and do a quick video of the fits. I really want to get into my clothing and my fashion and styling and stuff like that. Once I finish working on a few things and actually gain some more time back and more clear headspace back, I'm going to do a series where I style my son. I used to style him like really be on it when he was a little bit younger, but now I do let him put his input in. I do, of course, still buy his clothes and make sure he look decent. But I don't really go hard like I used to. But I'm going to get back into that, like finding pieces for him, put together look. So that'll come later. But this week, I'm just really, really trying to be productive. I'm going to make out my daily schedule, a daily to-do list. Well, my to-do list for the week, daily to-do list, break it down daily. And just try to stay focused this week. Like I said, other aspects of my life, I have things going on. But I just want to stay positive. I do take full blame for this whole situation. And some people may not agree. But I will allow this person to do what they did. To carry on as they did. And I didn't put boundaries or standards in place. So I got what I allowed. So I really can't be mad at nobody but me. And I take full responsibility for it, for allowing a man to treat me, or give me I won't say this because he didn't treat me wrong. He just gave the bare minimum and I allowed it. So that was on me. I could have required and demanded more, but I didn't. So it is what it is at this point. It really is. And I actually went back and messages because this happened before. I said what I wanted. He didn't respond. I went silent for like 2 months before I heard from him again. And I allowed it. So here we are again. But this time, like, I can't. But nevertheless, this week we are focusing on turning pain into positivity and productivity. Like, and when I made this to-do list, I have to get these things done this week. Like, no if, and, or buts about it. So I'm just moving forward, staying focused. And it is what it is. Life happens. As I always say, life be lifing on the kid. But I'm responsible for a young black male in 2025. And that's just the reality of it. I have to focus and raise my son. I have to be good to me so that I can be good to him. I can't be a good mom if I'm not in the right headspace. I can't be a good person if I'm not in the right headspace. And something me and my friend was talking about yesterday. Relationships, not just like male and female relationships, like intimate relationships or whatever like that, but all types of relationships, like can have a season. And I'm starting to see that. I'm starting to see that some things may just be for a season that I may not have wanted to acknowledge or recognize prior to. Um, for instance, some of my friendships, I can feel a shift, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. A season ending, a season with a person ending, doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. They were there for a season, and past that season, it becomes complicated. It becomes hard. It becomes forced, and I can feel a shift in my life. And I told Heaven yesterday, I said, I feel like God is getting ready to elevate me to a new level. And things are shifting because some things and some people can't go with me to this new level. And I have to get ready to get into the mind space to be able to accept that and understand it and be like, okay, this person has been in my life for a very long time. These people have been around me for a very long time. They were my people. They were my, my crew and stuff. And it doesn't mean anything bad. And it doesn't have to be bad. But they just cannot stay with you as you grow, as you change, as you elevate. And I'm gonna have to be okay with that. Because I can see that some friendships and relationships are not the same as they used to be. And a lot of times we hang on to stuff because of longevity, because we've been in these friendships and in relationships with people for such a long time that you kind of like, I don't want to let this person go. I don't want to lose this friendship. But is it really doing you any good? And so that's something I'm going to have to think about this week. Because I'm seeing a lot of change and shift in things and people that I'm normally, okay with or have been with me for a while or around me for a while. And I have to make the decision. Like, do I just go ahead and just accept this person's season is ending? And again, it doesn't have to mean that it's ending with animosity, hatred, anger, sadness, or anything like that. It just means that I'm going somewhere different, and this may not be the place for you to be with me in. Just like the guy I was dating, I told Heaven I feel like he was an answered prayer for that time in my life. And it may be that God is elevating me to something different, and he may not fit where I'm getting ready to go. Even though I felt like he was the answered prayer, he was the answered prayer for that moment, for that period of my life when I needed that. Dating someone after leaving my ex-husband, I hadn't dated nobody in 4 years before I met this guy. I hadn't been with nobody in 4 years before I met this guy. And he was the answer prayer in that moment. But now, 4 years later, I'm moving, I'm elevating, I'm going. I can feel that God is moving me to a different level. And he just may not be able to go. And as hard as it can be, as hurtful as it can feel, I may just have to be okay with that. That he's not coming with me on this journey anymore. And a lot of people may not go with me on this journey. And I may meet new people along this journey that are coming in for their season or their longevity. You just never know who your eternity people will be, or maybe, or who's going to go with you through life journeys or the different parts of it. So I feel like there's a shift happening. I feel like God is going to shake some stuff up. And I have to be prepared. And so when I wrote in my prayer journal last night, I told him, give me what I need to be able to, deal and accept these changes. I just washed my hands and it dry. I'm sorry. But I asked him to help me to accept and deal with these changes that are happening. And, I may lose people that I've been friends with for years on end, but I may reconnect or meet new people, and they are able to be in this part of my life's journey. So I don't know. We'll see as it goes. I'm gonna keep you updated and keep you with me along the journey. But I'm excited to see where God is getting ready to take me, because I can feel it. I can feel it. And You ever like a desire for something so strong, like you just bring you to tears sometimes? I can feel it. And that's why I know like other things are like shaking the way they are in life, because I know the blessings are like right there on the other side. I know I'm like right there at those blessings. And that's why I know like why other things is like Satan is trying to like kind of mess with me, because he know God is right there getting ready to bless me. So heart is still a little heavy. It still hurts a little bit. Still a little sad, but I'm not gonna waddle in it. I've been praying, asking God to like just remove the thoughts. He removed them Wednesday, but they have been back. Thursday. But Friday, Saturday, and today, they're back. So I don't know. I told God, if this person is meant to be in my life, I need something miraculous to happen. Like, I need something miraculous to happen. I need a phone call, a FaceTime, something. You crying out your heart, pleading that I know, don't leave my life. I want you to sit another. If not, Lord, remove them. Remove them and everything about them. So, nevertheless, I'm getting ready to change into my heels, because it's pulling some flashes to go to Sunday school. We were late, and Darren missed the whole thing, because the kid just moved like molasses, slower than molasses. And I'm like, jeez. And I gotten everything done last night. Well, we got home kind of late, and I had to rewash my hair. I was trying to put back in the ponytail, still didn't work, so that's how we ended up here today. And so this morning I got up. Well, I ironed my clothes last night after I did my hair and stuff like that. I didn't get into bed like after 12. Got up this morning, took my shower, got partially dressed, came in the kitchen, cleaned my chicken, put it in the crock pot, and then I just put my barbecue sauce on it. So after I get out of service, I'll flip it, add some more barbecue sauce, and while I fix the rest of the meal, and then I'll start meal prepping for the week. And I'll show you guys that, excuse me, the girl is tired. It's been a long weekend. But I'm here, I'm alive, and well, but that's all I have for right now. Anything else I do this week, I keep you guys updated. Fingers crossed I get some sewing done this week. I really want to sit my hips down and get some sewing done this week. Like I have to. I really have no choice. And I have nothing in particular that I want to make. I just need to just get into the routine of doing it. So I'm writing out like my daily schedule. So that's another thing. I'm trying to stick to going through a daily schedule, and time blocking stuff so that everything can get done. But we'll see how that goes. But other than that, I'm ready to go finish up my grapes and put my heels on. And remember, no one else tells you today, I love you.